right, thank you guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. If someone would like a personal reading, I'm doing personal readings. They start out at $25. I don't know why I keep saying that. You're allowed to ask me 4 questions the same day that you pay for your reading. It's the same day that you receive your reading. Okay. If for some reason you have more than 4 questions, I do have larger packages, and they're located in the description box. All right, guys, give me a minute to wake up, okay? Because I'm up pretty much really late at night, and so I'll wake up late sometimes. And so I'm still kind of in and out. I've had 1 cup of coffee. I need another. But let's go ahead and get started. All right. If some of you guys just have 1 question that you want an answer to, I do have a tarot number where you can text that question, and I'll let you know how to proceed from that point. All right, guys. Remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. The roles can always be reversed, okay? Going on for Taurus. In love. Okay, so we got Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Then we have the Death card. That is Scorpio energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. All right, so with this Temperance energy being here, this is letting me know right now you're trying to find meaning to the ending of this situation between the two of you guys. I feel like, you know, you tried to be really patient. You tried to, at one point, balance things out with this person. You really tried to harmonize the situation. But it looks like with the High Priestess being here, I feel like there was some information possibly that was hidden from you. There was some type of secret, something, some information somebody was holding from you. And I don't know if you found out about that or not. And you could have decided, hey, look, I'm done with this. Because we have the High Priestess here. I feel like with the Knight of Swords being here, I feel like you or someone else rushed in, impulsively speaking about the connection, and said something that the other person didn't expect to hear, or they didn't want to hear. And whatever it was, with this 8 of Cups being in reverse, it put you in a state of confusion. And now you're in this emotional state of confusion where you're avoiding emotionally walking away from the person, or you feel like you can't emotionally walk away from the person. With this Knight of Cups being in reverse, I feel like you're very disappointed right now in how things are going between you and this other person, because you were really at one point really in love with this person. You really cared a lot about this person. And now with the Devil energy being in reverse, Capricorn energy, you have no choice but to detach yourself from this individual in order for you to restore control over your life. Yeah, we got the Devil card showing up again. Capricorn energy, you had no choice but to release the restraints from you. Look, the High Priestess is on the bottom of the deck again. You had no choice but to release this individual in order to restore control, because I feel like there was some things that were revealed, some type of mystery, some information someone was withholding. And this was somebody with the 2 of Cups you had a very strong emotional bond with. I'm not talking about just any type of bond. I'm talking about a really strong emotional bond. You saw this person as your equal partner. You saw this person as the one. And now with the 5 of Cups, you're in this energy of really being sad. You're really being you're really mourning the connection. I feel like with the Page of Swords being here, you could have spied on this person, or this person could have spied on you. And in that process of spying on this person, you found out something that you possibly didn't want to find out or didn't think you were going to find out. And now with the Ace of Wands being in reverse, you're bored with the connection. You're uninspired. You're unmotivated when it comes to working on the situation. You know that you have no choice now but to make a decision. Damn, look at all these cards that came out. Yeah, you have to make a decision because with the Seven of Swords being here, this person was deceptive. They had deceptive energy. They was using tactics and strategies in order to manipulate the situation. And that's what's caused with the Six of Wands in reverse, you guys to not have that victory and success in the relationship. And with the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse, some of you guys are possibly thinking about divorcing this person, or whatever this deceptive energy is that caused you guys to not be able to have victory and success has broken up the stability of you guys' relationship. And I feel a very long-term relationship as well. And we have Temperance in reverse, and again, more Sagittarius energy here. You're at a place right now where you're really not balanced out. You're really impatient because with the Judgment card being here, you had no choice but to call judgment on this situation, because with the King of Swords in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this person was being manipulative. This person was being manipulative. And the whole time with the Four of Wands, you thought you was in this committed, passionate relationship where you guys were happy, things were balanced out. You guys were possibly with the Four of Coins saving money together. You thought this was a good, solid investment. This relationship was a good, solid investment. And then out of nowhere with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, something happened. And now you're feeling like, oh my God, this has been a strike of bad luck. What happened? What just happened? It's like the wheels just turned and you had to bring death to the situation. Could have been due to a Scorpio. We got the Chariot, Cancer energy. But I see you not playing any games. You are getting back on your horse. You're being determined. You're showing your willpower. You're being very ambitious and you're moving forward, even though with the Ace of Swords in reverse, you're still confused about why in the hell with the Devil energy, Capricorn energy being here, the Devil in reverse, why did I have to go through this? Why? I had to really release my person, and that's the energy. It's almost like you're in shock. You're so disappointed with the Knight of Cups about what's going on between the two of you guys. You're really, really emotionally stuck. I feel like emotionally you are really in a bad place. I feel like you're moving on. You did what needed to be done by ending the connection, but emotionally you're not doing well. With this Knight of Swords being here, somebody ran in and said something. Somebody ran in and said something. And it wasn't what you wanted to hear. It wasn't what you expected to hear. But either way, somebody came in and said something. And now with the Nine of Cups being in reverse here, you're really dissatisfied. You're really dissatisfied, emotionally dissatisfied on what's happening between the two of you guys. And you're beyond tired. You just don't want to fight for this commitment anymore. We have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. Yes, your energy with the Chariot being in reverse, Cancer energy. Your energy is scattered. You don't know what to do. You don't know which direction to take when you start to really think about it. But with the Two of Wands, you're still moving on. You're going to go and see what else the world has to offer you. And you're working on that like right now. You're like, you know what? I'm still going to keep moving forward. I'm going to see what else the world has to offer me. I'm not going to stay here. Something definitely came out. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands energy being here, I feel that you were very passionate. You were very focused. You was very courageous when you made this decision. But even though you made that decision with that focus, with that courage, emotionally with the Queen of Cups being in reverse, you wasn't really in sync with how you were feeling. You wasn't. Because, again, it's showing up the Two of Cups. This person meant a lot to you. A lot to you. And you with the King of Wands being in reverse, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You're in shock at how manipulative and how ruthless this person really was when they came rushing in with this Knight of Swords energy, speaking whatever they thought were their truth. And whatever they said to you really emotionally still, Eight of Cups being in reverse, has you stuck, has you in a place where emotionally you're having a hard time walking away due to the fact you're so disappointed. You're just so disappointed. Yeah, you've been courageous. You've been passionate. You've been focused when it comes to actually taking a leap of faith and starting begin. But you're disappointed that you had to do it due to the fact with the Moon card and being in reverse Pisces energy, there was some mysteries that was unveiled. Could have found out about the Ten of Cups of someone having a family or someone being in love with possibly a Leo. Or you could have been finding out someone had a family or someone had strong emotions for someone else, and you had to gather up your confidence, you had to gather up your strength in order to keep defending yourself. I don't know if someone found out about a kid, and you're just not in sync with what's happening right now. Because with this Six of Pentacles being here, you really gave a lot to this connection. You gave a lot. You shared a lot with this person. And with this Emperor energy being in reverse, this is Aries energy. You can't believe how manipulative this person has been. You can't believe how immature this person has been. You can't believe how cold this person has been. That they had the audacity with the Lover's card to either commit infidelity or to separate themselves from you. You just can't believe it. After with the King, this is Gemini energy. With the King of Cups energies, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy on, you can't believe they done that when it came to how much you love them. Like, yo, how could you do this to me? You know how much I loved you. I feel with the Ace of Swords being here, you want to have a conversation with this person to get some type of clarity, to get some type of truth, to ask some questions. I feel like if you can have this kind of conversation with this person, that will help you mentally have victory and success. It will help you begin again. But I don't see you with the Three of Wands waiting on this person in any shape, form, or fashion. I feel like you know that it's time for you to come up with a plan. You are ambitious. You're moving on, even with the fact that you're frustrated. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You're just single. You're like, you know what? I'm going to be single, confident, independent, self-sufficient on my own here. I feel with the Page of Pentacles, either you offered that person friendship, they offered you a friendship. But with this Four of Swords being in reverse, you're stressed out. You're stressed out. You're burnt out. You're restless right now. Because emotionally, you're really hurting. Emotionally, you're really hurting. This person did a doozy on you emotionally. You know that something is missing. Emotionally, you know something is missing without this person in your life. But I still see you, still being that person, that Nine of Wands energy, being able to continue on. You're still going to keep continuing on, even though with the Knight of Cups, you're disappointed in how things have played out between the two of you. Yeah, this person broke your heart. We have the Three of Swords. They broke your heart. They left you in a lot of pain and a lot of heartache and a lot of suffering. You feel betrayed. You feel rejected. With the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you feel alone. You're feeling like this person never felt the same way about you that you felt about them. And with this Seven of Pentacles being in reverse, you had to get to a place where you reevaluated your choices. You had to stop investing in this person because you were putting in work with this person without reward. Some of you guys with the Justice card being here, Libra energy, decided to get a divorce. And then other of you just decided to balance things out. And that's because with the balance things out in your own life. And that's because with the Eight of Swords, you saw how this was victimizing your mind. You saw how helpless and powerless that you were feeling within your mind. It was a mess. And with this Page of Pentacles being here, I feel like the only thing that this person wanted to conversate with you about, or you conversate with them about, is just being friends. Because this seemed to be a struggle. This relationship was a struggle. It was a lot to try to accomplish. We have the Two of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, with this Two of Swords being here, you're still in some type of stalemate position about something. And I feel like it comes from wanting to conversate with the person. Or they could be in a stalemate position about wanting to conversate with you. Or you could be in a stalemate position about allowing this person to talk to you. I feel like you want to say some things to this person and express how you're feeling, but you can't get an idea going. So you're in this indecisive energy on whether you should reach out at all. Like, should I even try to say anything, or should I just leave things the way it is? And I feel like you just don't have that direction on what you should or should not do when it comes to this conversation that you want to have with this person. And that's creating a lot of conflict for you. With the Three of Wands, you know that you need to come up with some type of plan here in order to get through this period of time that you're in. And that's because you're extremely frustrated. And with the Five of Swords being in reverse, you were just wishing that you guys can forget and forgive all of this, and in some senses or another reconnect. But the resentment that you have for this person is so intense. And the disappointment with the Knight of Cups in reverse is so strong. You're just saying, look, with the Nine of Wands, I'm just going to pick up my wand and I'm going to keep it going. Emotionally, you're just really in a negative space. You're just in a negative space right now. And I feel like you found out something that you didn't want to find out. Two of Swords. Yeah. You're in a Two of Swords position where you're indecisive about trying to reverse the ending and conversating with this person about moving on. So it's almost like you moved on, but then at the same time, you're having that feeling of maybe, should I try to conversate with them again about it? Should I try to reverse it? You know, the fact that I'm trying to move on, and because you really do love this person. But at the same time, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're afraid that there's going to be that same past trauma that you just experienced. And so I feel like you're choosing not to at this time to say anything and to be like the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, being that prosperous, responsible, abundant person that just takes care of your business. Because right now with the Empress card being in reverse, which is my Leo Libra card, there's some stagnation. There's some domestic problems between you and this individual. And this person with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, Sagittarius energy, has been ruthless, have been manipulative. They've lost their way. And you know that because they were just juggling too much. Doing way too much juggling. We have the Eight of Swords. You're really trapped in your mind about how to handle this situation. Because with the Three of Pentacles being in reverse, there was too many people in this. It was causing some group conflict. I feel like there was a third party. It could have been a Virgo. We got the Hermit card here. But either way it goes, somebody, one of you, went into this Hermit energy and had to do some self-reflection. Had to really meditate, contemplate, search for the truth, look for the guidance. Because emotionally in this connection, whether this was the situation, you know, that happened between you or not, or if you, whether you found out about it or not, or if you wouldn't have never found out about it or not, you knew with the Nine of Cups being in reverse that something wasn't right. And that there was always something emotionally missing from this connection. And it was always a connection that made you tired. You always had to seem to fight for this connection. You were always emotionally disappointed in how this person brought love and offered it to you. You've always been disappointed. Even before you found out what you found out. You've always been disappointed. Look, in the Tower, you feel trapped in your mind about this Tower moment that you and this person has had, and you really want to, with the 8 of Wands, communicate with this person. Communicate with this person about maybe, you know, can we get over this? Is there any way we can forget and forgive? Can we reconnect? Some of you just want to talk to this person because you're feeling some sense of resentment, you know, towards a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Or you could just be in this energy trying to be passionate, trying to be courageous, trying to be strong. Because with the 3 of Cups, definitely a third party. You're in isolation right now. People are gossiping. People are talking. You have a lack of balance right now. You know, maybe you just really want to talk about, is there any way we could have a solid new start since everything has come out? And I feel like you're only in that energy because you're still emotionally stuck on the person. I feel like you moved away and you've gone on, but emotionally you're still stuck. So I just feel like you want to have some type of conversation with this person about this deceptive energy that has seemed to have destroyed this relationship. All right, Taurus, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next reading.